Welcome to your friendly neighborhood historian, where we discuss just enough history to inform, intrigue, and entertain. I'm Bill Petro. Is Die Hard really a Christmas movie? Scholars and historians have debated for centuries this question, or at least they have during the last 3.5 decades since the movie was released. This is why listeners have turned to me, your friendly neighborhood historian, to wrestle with this age-old question and help them resolve this dilemma. In this podcast, I will assemble ancient history, modern science, political insight, linguistic legerdemain, and contemporary film criticism to address this critical question. The debate has raged amongst the tragically online and is perennially in full bloom during the Christmas season on Twitter X. The participants typically fall into one of two camps, the duh and the nuh-uh. Let's start with Die Hard camp yippee-ki-yes. The Babylon Bee, a satire site whose motto is "Fake News You Can Trust," reports that new evidence suggests Mary and Joseph watched Die Hard on first Christmas night. It seems that archaeologists have discovered a small wall-mounted television set and a VHS copy of the classic Christmas film near the likely site of Jesus' birth. The Holy Family had an arduous trip from Nazareth to Bethlehem. What better way to celebrate the holiday spirit on that very first Christmas than watching John McClane take out a bunch of terrorists? This is real fake news. A book came out several years ago, A Die Hard Christmas, the illustrated holiday classic. I received a copy for Christmas. I was deeply moved. 4 Christmas songs are included in the movie Die Hard. Count them, 4. That's more Christmas songs than It's a Wonderful Life. For extra credit, Die Hard has Beethoven's Ode to Joy plus Bach's Brandenburg Concerto No. 3 in G major. Not even the movie White Christmas has classical music. On December 24th, 2017, screenwriter Stephen D'Souza stated on Twitter X that Die Hard is a Christmas film. If you can't trust the screenwriter, who can you trust? In 2016, Dish Network reported that 1.3 million Americans watched Die Hard on Christmas Eve, beating out Home Alone, Miracle on 34th Street, and The Santa Claus. These numbers don't lie. In a Christmas interview, the Prime Minister of New Zealand, Jacinda Ardern, asserted that Die Hard is a really cheesy Christmas film. And she's the Prime Minister of a very nice country that speaks a language very similar to our own. Alternatively, there is the Die Hard camp No Ho Ho. Die Hard was initially released on July 15th, 1988. Not exactly the Christmas season, so say the naysayers. But is that a showstopper? Let us examine Exhibit Number 1, Miracle on 34th Street. It was also released in July, and nobody denies that it's a Christmas movie. In fact, its original title was Christmas Miracle on 34th Street. And has nobody heard of Christmas in July? Additionally, at his Comedy Central roast, Bruce Willis, the star of Die Hard, said, Die Hard is not a Christmas movie. It is a Bruce Willis movie. But what do you expect him to say? It was a roast. Now, in my humble opinion, let's allow the facts to speak for themselves. The historical parallels are remarkable. John McClane, the protagonist, as we see at the beginning of the movie, flies in from the sky to save those in need. Jesus came from heaven to save a world in need. The name John means gracious gift of God in Hebrew. Question: what is the time of year that we most think about the gift of God? Answer: Christmas. Next, in Die Hard, invaders from Europe come to the tiny hamlet of Nakatomi Plaza with automatic weapons. Over 2,000 years ago, Romans came from Europe to tiny Israel with automatic swords. John McClane says while he is in a ventilator shaft, "Come out to the coast. We'll get together, have a few laughs." The Israel of Jesus' time is on the coast. Plus, the scene in the air ducts from the movie is now a Christmas tree ornament. The word Nakatomi, according to Wikipedia, was a priestly clan that oversaw certain important national rites and was many to claim descent from divine clan ancestors who were only a degree less sublime than the imperial ancestors. Jesus, according to the New Testament, is our high priest. Coincidence? I don't think so. Hans Gruber, the villain, quotes, "And when Alexander saw the breadth of his domain, he wept, for there were no more worlds to conquer." Let me point out that it was because Alexander's generals occupied Israel following their eastward conquest from Macedonia that the nativity story in the New Testament is written in Greek. As Hans Gruber would say, the benefits of a classical education. John McClane's wife is named Holly. She could have been named Molly or Polly, but no, she's named after the quintessential Christmas plant. Finally, at one point, John McClane goes up to the highest point upon the Nakatomi building and fires a machine gun into the sky to get attention. The wise men followed a bright star in the sky to find the baby Jesus. In summary, on the 30th anniversary of the movie, 20th Century Fox, realizing that their blockbuster hit had been the subject of intense, heated, polarizing debate, decided to resolve this silly argument while taking advantage of the popular meme by releasing a special Die Hard Christmas Edition 4K DVD. They did this in December of 2018. It included a recut trailer to present the film as a heartwarming Christmas story. They humbly called it the greatest Christmas story ever told. Welcome to the party, pal. Thank you for listening. I'm Bill Petro, your friendly neighborhood historian. You can find more details on this topic and others on my website at billpetro.com.